Whether you are looking through the new Cambridge catalog or online for design ideas and inspiration, you have undoubtedly seen that seating walls have become a big part of the landscape picture. The popularity of seating walls has grown with the trend of outdoor living rooms. Seating walls are a perfect addition to any outdoor project. These seating walls are both beautiful and functional, which is a home run for homeowners. They are used to frame bump outs for fire pits, delineate areas within the outdoor space itself, as well as add stunning vertical features to your project. Let's take a look at the correct procedure to install a double-sided matrix wall. This procedure works for either the 3 or 6-inch wall system. When done correctly, you will have a beautiful double-sided wall that will have a consistent radius. We're also going to show you the correct way to form a 90-degree corner using our 13-inch Cambridge cap. Let us begin by laying out the desired radius. It can be done in several different ways. We show it being done here by pulling a string line and scribing our desired radius. It is important not to lose the radius point until the installation is complete. Now it's time to lay out the block along the radius line. Start by laying out all the larger faces on the outside of the radius. The faces will touch and the backs will be open. Next, we will start to cut pieces of stone to face both sides of the wall properly. This process is called transferring the gap. To start marking, we will grab our trusty speed square and mark a parallel line on the first adjacent block. Then we will slide down to the next block and repeat. Always keep the face of the adjacent block along the radius. Continue until the entire base course is complete. Then it will be time for the second course. It will be the same with the exception that the bond lines will need to be broken. Once you're off a bond line, you can typically use the same size piece which follows on the course below. To continue adding wall, just repeat the first and second course until you achieve the desired height. Capping on the wall will follow a similar procedure. Lay the first cap, making sure you have your overhang even on both sides of the wall. Fit the next cap and again, transfer the gap. We place our T-square on the first cap. We slide our T-square over, transferring the gap to our second cap. We mark the cap and cut. This will give us a nice tight joint between both caps. With this method, we will cut the caps on the radius and be able to replicate the same consistent gentle radius. The result is a beautiful double-sided wall that will add both aesthetic and functional value to your project. A straight double-sided wall is easier to install as the block can be installed without any cuts in most cases. One finishing detail that we want to go over is showing how to cap a double-sided 90-degree corner. Let's take a look at the method to achieve this. Start by using a speed square to mark the cuts. There will be a total of 4 cuts that need to be done. From your first Cambridge double-sided cap, mark 2 12-inch by 12-inch right angle lines by using your square. To make our 12-inch by 12-inch right angle lines, we're going to put our speed square on the block. Notice the orientation of the block with our split face out. Once our square is on, from the corner, we're going to scribe a line. Identically, on the other side of the block, we will do the same thing. From the split face with our speed square, from the corner, scribing the line. We will then take this block and make both these cuts. Once cut, place on top of the wall with the split faces having the proper overhang to the outside of the corner. As the next 2 caps are placed besides the corner pieces, it will be clear that a 1-inch by 1-inch right angle will need to be taken off each piece. Here we're going to mark our 1-inch by 1-inch right angle cuts that need to be taken off each cap. With our speed square, we'll mark 1 inch and 1 inch. Same thing on this block, 1 inch, 1 inch, mark our cuts to be made. We'll cut them and bring them back. Once they are marked and cut, it will leave a beautiful right angle mitered corner. The result is a nice finished corner on a 90-degree double-sided wall. Seating walls are the perfect upsell on any job. Paint the picture for the homeowner. No more having to put seating away during the winter or having to move them indoors when it's too windy. Just sit back and enjoy this seating area all year long. For more information, please visit us at www.cambridgepavers.com.